In today's video, I'm going to show you how to use the sulfur 8 and the cloves for hair growth. You guys, these two are very good for growing healthy, natural hair. So please keep on watching to see how I use the sulfur 8 and the cloves for natural hair growth. Please like the video and also comment below. Make sure that you are subscribed. Okay, let's get into it. Hello lovelies, welcome back again to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, please like, okay, just start by liking and also be part of the family by subscribing. If you're my regular watcher, thank you so much for watching and coming back. Please don't forget to like the video and also drop a comment below. This is so essential, guys. So guys, I'm going to show you how to mix the cloves and the sulfur 8 for hair growth. Now this is the sulfur 8 hair grease that I will be actually using. So I just put 1 tablespoon of the cloves, guys, and I will be using the extra virgin olive oil to be making this clove oil. Now olive oil is very good because it is a penetrating oil. It actually gets inside the hair shaft. So I will be putting about 3 tablespoons of the oil. I actually ended up adding because it wasn't really crushing very well. So you just have to know how your blender works. If your blender is not crushing well, just add a little bit of oil for your blender to crush well. So this is my clove oil. I need to strain out the clove chaff now to get the clove oil. This step is very essential. So that is what I am doing now. This is what the clove oil is looking like. I did not infuse the clove oil. I just strained out straight out from the blender. So you can actually do this method, or you can actually infuse it before you actually strain it out. So this is the sulfur 8 medicated original formula anti-dandruff grease that I'm going to be using. I'm just going to take 1 tablespoon of the sulfur 8 grease and I'm going to mix it together with the clove oil. Guys, let me tell you, this hair grease is so good for the scalp. I know I talked about not oiling the scalp because the scalp needs to be free from product built up, but let me explain myself, because I know some of you will be asking, but you said you mustn't put anything on our scalp, so what are you doing now? I know you're gonna say that, so let me explain. All right, now I just washed my daughter's scalp. All right, his scalp is very clean. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to be applying, okay, this sulfur 8 hair grease on his scalp mixed up with the clove oil. I'm going to be applying it on the scalp and actually working it in before I deep condition. Now let me explain before you come for me in the comment section. So as you can see, her hair is very clean. I washed it, right? His scalp has got no oils, no product. Now I'm just putting the sulfur 8 mixed with the clove oil. All right, now what I am doing this for is that when I apply the deep conditioner on her hair, right, and then she sits under a hooded dryer for about 45 minutes, that sulfur 8, guys, that I put on his scalp, it's actually going to penetrate inside his scalp with that heat applied, indirect heat applied. So this is the conditioner that I'm going to be using to deep condition her hair. Do you understand what I mean? The grease that I'm putting on her scalp is actually going to penetrate when she is sitting under a hooded dryer for about 45 minutes. That's why I put it there. Now when I'm going to wash out the deep conditioner, I'm just going to wash out with water, and some of the grease of course will come off when I wash out just with water, guys. So that is what I'm going to do. Okay, so if you are sitting under a wooded dry, it actually helps to let it penetrate well, okay, using indirect heat. Okay, now if you are using a hair grease, if you sit under hooded dry, it actually penetrates very, very well. Actually, after I finished washing his scalp wasn't even that oily. I was actually shocked. I was like, what? It wasn't oily when I washed the deep conditioner off, because she sat under a wooded dryer with the sulfur 8 in. You understand what I mean? Yes, that's what happened. That's what I did. Now, sulfur 8 actually helps as well with new hair regrowth, because it has sulfur. Sulfur is very important for our hair, because our hair is actually made out of sulfur. It's the main building block of our hair, guys. So sulfur is so important, and it also helps as well to extend the growing phase. So if you put it on your scalp, you're going to see a lot of hair growth. But please, as I've always said, if you're putting like greases on your scalp, you need to make sure that you are cleansing your scalp regularly. If you're putting something heavy like sulfur 8 hair grease mixed up with cloves, you really need to wash that scalp. Okay, now with my daughter's, I just washed it with water, guys, and she was sitting under a wooden dryer, as I've said, and when I washed it out, her scalp wasn't even that oily at all. All right, so this is how you can use it. Okay, this is how to use the sulfur 8 and the cloves together, okay, to get unstoppable hair growth. So as you can see, my daughter's hair is really growing, guys, honestly. Now, as I've said in my videos, if your scalp is like itchy and dry, you're always scratching, sulfur 8 is good, okay, for an itchy scalp, for dandruff, it's good for that. You might need a moisturized scalp if you find yourself always scratching, but also make sure that you're cleansing your scalp. Please, guys, your scalp needs to breathe. Don't just add greases on top of your scalp without washing your scalp. It doesn't make any sense always putting product on your scalp. Please, you need to wash your scalp. Okay, I'll put videos in the description box below whereby I have washed my mom's hair regularly every other day, and she grew her hair out just by washing the scalp on a daily basis. So it works. Don't just apply these greases if you're not going to be washing your scalp on a daily basis. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. I appreciate you, and bye for now. Would I recommend you to use sulfur 8 mixed with cloves on your scalp? Of course, definitely use it using indirect heat. You're gonna see growth. But also, do not forget to cleanse your scalp regularly if you're putting hair greases on your scalp. Okay, guys, this is important. Cleanse your scalp.